test costs £50. You have only 48 hours to do this test. I'll be sharing these free resources.
How?
You have 24 questions which you have to get at least 18 right.
No, he has the answer.
This test doesn't have anything to do with how brilliant you are.
Jesus, please listen and listen attentively.
Tick, 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 tick the boss. Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Fatima Adebi, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. So on this channel, I share a lot of information around nursing school, life in the UK, settling down in the UK, lifestyle content, family content, motherhood, and lots more. Any information I believe that you find helpful. So in this video, I'll be sharing these free resources
How?
that can help you pass your life in the UK test under 10 minutes.
You are a liar.
And you know what? These resources is actually free. You don't have to pay anything, and it will help you pass your life in the UK test in less than 10 minutes. I am confident about these resources
For talk and since now.
because I have used it and I have shared these resources with a lot of people with positive feedback. So if this sounds like something that interests you, then you need to get your chair and watch to the end of this video. Thank you guys. So let's dive in. So what is life in the UK test? The life in the UK test is this test that it is required by all immigrants in the UK willing to apply for their residence permits or British citizenship. So everyone are expected to take this test, and this test costs £50. Okay, and you can apply to take this test in advance, like just 3 days. That's the minimum. So you can actually apply anytime, but the least date you can apply for this test, for example, you want to take this test on Friday, you can apply for this test on Tuesday. So you cannot apply on Thursday or Wednesday. So you have a minimum of 3 days in advance to apply for this test. So this test, you have only 48 hours to do this test, and you have to answer 24 questions.
I don't want to go to school again. 36.
Also, in order to pass this test, you have to answer at least 75% of the questions. That means at least 18 questions out of 24 in order to pass this test.
What? Nobody told me.
There's one thing I also like to mention is that this test does not have expiring date. So for instance, if you are someone that you apply for your indefinite leave to remain in the UK in 2 years or 3 years, you can take this test anytime. Okay, you don't have to wait till your application is closed. You can actually take this test anytime. So these are the things you need to apply for this test. You need a valid email address. You also need a debit or credit card to make payments on this government website. And also you need a valid ID card, biometric resident permit card. And if your biometric resident permit card is not valid, you can also use your passport. However, any accepted form of ID that you are using needs to have your photo on it. Also, you'll be going into the test center with your ID card. So on this UK website where you are booking your test, you will need to provide your ID card, as I mentioned. Also, you need to pay your £50. So these websites, I'll be putting it on the screen, and I'll also be putting the link in the description box. You need to share this information, share this video with your loved one, because even before I took the test, I always have this anxiety whereby people say, this test is really hard. Some people do it like 4 or 5 times. But because of what I have gone through, I don't want you guys to go through. That's one of the reasons this YouTube channel is here. Okay, so no gatekeeping. Period. I'm sharing a lot of information, as much I can share. I want you guys to learn from most of the mistakes I have made. So I'll be sharing a lot of tips with you. So you need to share this video with a lot of people, your friends, even your enemies. Share with them, okay?
No.
So on these websites, when you go on these websites, you will see 16 mock tests. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to open an account. You don't have to register on these websites. Just go on these websites whenever you feel like studying. You see 16 mock tests on these websites. When you get there, try as much as possible to take each and every of these tests. You can take it like 3 or 4 times. Whenever you get to the stage that you can pass all these mock tests, each and every one of them, that means you are ready to now book your life in the UK test. Okay, ensure you familiarize yourself with these questions, so by the time you are ready to take your test, you will be done in 10 minutes. I was done in less than 10 minutes because when I got to the exam center, I was already familiar with all these questions. And like I said earlier, I have shared this website with many people. Even on my Instagram, I have loads of review, and people actually came back to me and being appreciative that they are really, so you don't have to buy the official handbook, you don't have to download the apps and pay. Okay, so this website, because you'll be assessed on the British traditions and custom, you understand, and you have 24 questions which you have to get at least 18 right. So if you study this website, I'm guaranteeing you that you will pass your test, you get 24 over 24, and your email address, that is where you'll be receiving your results after 5 minutes or 10 minutes after your test.
No, here's the answer.
Okay, so they will email you immediately if you've passed or you did not pass. This test doesn't have anything to do with how brilliant you are.
Jesus, please listen and listen attentively.
It doesn't have anything to do, maybe you have first class or 2-1 or anything. You have to study, because if you do not study, I'm sorry, you're not going to pass this test. You need to study, you need to create time, like maybe 1 hour a day or 30 minutes a day, but just ensure that you are familiar. So it's something you can just learn on the go. Maybe you're in the train or in the bus or somewhere. Just check this website out and try familiarize yourself with all these questions. You have 16 questions. Ensure that you pass the first one, you pass the second one, then you keep going and keep repeating. Repetition. So just let these questions stick on your head. So by the time you're ready to take those tests, you are just ticking, or because you're already familiar with all these questions, you just go there and tick the box. This is something that is required, is a mandatory requirement by the UK government before you are able to apply for your permanent residency in the UK or your British citizenship. So you need to submit it. You need to submit this document. Okay, so after you've passed, they'll give you a reference number. So is that reference number you'll be including in your application? You get to the stage, they ask you to put the reference number. So is that reference number provided to you by the test center? That's what you'll be provided. So I don't want you to start wasting money or start buying any app or buying the handbook, because it's still the same thing. Let's just make things easier for each other. We don't have to like go through what we or other people have actually gone through. So this is just so I'll put the link, like I said, and this is how on the screen, that's how the website looks like. Just go there, check all the mock tests, familiarize yourself with it, dedicate time, probably maybe 1 hour a day or 30 minutes a day, and you can apply for this test anytime. You need your card details to pay, you need the email address, and you need your ID card. You'll also be going in that day with your ID card. Don't forget, share this video with your loved ones, your friends, your family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, because I'll be sharing a lot of nuggets. I'll be sharing a lot of valuable information on this website. My next video, I'll also be sharing something very exciting, something you find valuable. So don't forget to join this community, subscribe. So thank you. Bye guys, and have a nice day. Bye.